Hey guys, what's up? So today we've got another school bus sales brochure review. This one is Carpenter 82, so it's a sales brochure for 1982. On the front cover there we've got a nice S-Series Carpenter with its warning lights activated. Looks like it's in a city somewhere. It's nice to see it with its lights on, because most of the time when you see buses and sales brochures, their pictures are always taken during the day. So under Carpenter, it says conventional, Corsair, Cavalier, and Cadet. So that would have been their model range for 82. So we're going to go ahead and open it up and take a look inside. So on the first page, we've got a Carpenter Cadet. Looks like some students are unloading. And then we've got photos of some students and a stop sign. Looks like one of those photos shows kids getting on a bus. So at the top, it says why choose Carpenter. And it gives you different points. So there's for student safety, for economy, and then it says the Carpenter Conventional. Then it says plus 3 other models, which we'll get into those in a second. On the page next to the Cadet, we've got a nice S-Series Carpenter. And I do believe this is an Ohio spec bus, because it looks like I can see Stop State Law on the rear door. And it definitely does look Ohio spec, just looking at it. But definitely a beautiful bus, in my opinion. So on the next page, we've got the Corsair and the Cavalier. So here's a shot of the Corsair's chassis. Obviously, it's a rear engine. You can see the engine right here. And then you can see the fuel tank up there. And right there, we've got the picture of a Corsair. Now, this particular picture has shown up in other Carpenter sales brochures before. And then on the next page, it's a continuation of Carpenter, Corsair, and Cavalier. 2 ways to win your war on cost. Both Corsair and Cavalier feature diesel engines, short wheelbases for extraordinary maneuverability, excellent heating and ventilation through the full length of the coach, headroom choices of 74 inches to 74 inches or 79 inches, outstanding driver visibility. So right here we've got the Cavalier. You can see, very interesting looking bus, and then there is the actual chassis for a Cavalier, and it says that the Cavalier is available on either International or Hendrickson chassis with manual or automatic transmission. So we'll give you another look at the Cavalier. Definitely got an interesting front end, but you can see that is the front engine option. So on the next page we've got the Carpenter Cadet. You can see at the top there it says the Carpenter Cadet, a Class 1 bus for first-class performance. And then we've got a picture of the Cadet. Looks like it's got some students in front of it. And then over here we've got some points on the Cadet. So you can see safety first, and then the length of service second to none. Passenger comfort ranks high in the Cadet. So below that they actually show you the 3 Cadet sizes. So here's the first size, which is an overall length of 19 feet and 3 inches. So you've got 2 different setups. It looks like you've got a 22 passenger and then a 18 passenger. Right here we've got the overall length 21 feet 7 inches, and we've got the 27 passenger, 22 passenger setup. And then right here, which is the longest, you've got the length of 23 feet 11 inches. You can do a 32 passenger and then a 26 passenger. And then on the next page, the Carpenter Cadet, a small bus with big bus features. You can see there's the side of the Cadet. It's pointing out different features on the side of the bus, but definitely a cool picture to see of the side of a, at the time, brand new Cadet. And then right here we actually have a diagram of the Cadet's body structure. So it says big bus engineering accounts for Cadet quality. And then there's a diagram down below showing the different body structures. Right here we've got an inside shot of the actual heater that the bus uses. And then right here, Cadet's clear view, so it's showing you the line of sight in a conventional versus the line of sight in a Cadet, which you can definitely see there's a big difference. So then we got a picture of a student being loaded onto a Cadet with the wheelchair lift. There is a picture showing how the wheelchair lift is actually secured inside of the bus. And then there's a foldable seat, which could be for another student, possibly a bus aide. It does say there you can fold it up to make room for a wheelchair. On the page over, we've got a nice looking Carpenter S-Series. Looks like they've got the band there in front of it. So you also have some pictures of the actual band. It looks like they're in front of some kind of arena or something like that, probably a competition or something like that is what they're trying to show here. But definitely a very good looking bus. Next page, engineering puts Carpenter ahead of its class. So here's that typical Carpenter body structure diagram that we always see in Carpenter sales brochures and even manuals. And we've got the different body structure features there. And right here we've got a large picture of different materials getting tested. Then on the next page it says Carpenter, the safest link between home and school. We've got a really nice wide shot of a Carpenter Ford. So you can see, I'll get a little bit closer, got the Carpenter Ford. It stretches across the entire length of the brochure. But definitely a really cool picture. I don't know which year it's for, but another sales brochure I reviewed, they had an image just like this, but instead of a Carpenter Ford, it was a Carpenter S-Series. On the next page, we've got a Carpenter S-Series. You can see it is an Ohio bus because you got stop state law. Looks like they are unloading some students, and you can see in this photo that it has a one-in, one-out door. Since only one part of the door is opened out, the other part would be open in. You can kind of see it there through the front window. You can kind of see part of the other half of the door. On the next page it says the Carpenter body, a shield of steel to protect your students. Got a picture of a mount and then frame rails. Then right here you have a Carpenter body being mounted on an S-Series chassis. Carpenter doors and windows are precision fitted, so we've got different door options. You got your jackknife door, your panic-free door, sedan door, and then standard door. There's your entrance door diagram. And then right there it's showing you have a line of visibility out the rear door. You can see the Ohio bus there. It says stop state law. Right here we've got a wide shot of a Carpenter's driver's area. So this is an S-Series Carpenter. You can see he's opening the door there. It's the one-in, one-out door. You can see there's actually railroad tracks in front of him, so he's stopping at the tracks, to listen for a train. Down below there's a picture of a Carpenter Ford, showing you the windshield option there. You've got the Corsair, and then the Cavalier's windshield. Carpenter takes the front seat and safety, so right here we've got pictures of the Carpenter seating options. You can see you got some students sitting on the seats. We've got a seating diagram to show you the different layers of the seats with the padding and then the wood piece under the actual padding and then the frame. Right here we've got the driver's area and then different driver's seat options. On this next page, we've got an S-Series Carpenter making a stop. That's a pretty cool picture to see of one actually in action. You've got two photos up there of some students, and then you can see it's on the road there dropping the students. Over here, five-step process, locks in, lasting finish. So you can see the different steps that are taken when painting the bus. So you've got your alkaline wash, second zinc coating, primer coat, acrylic enamel, and then baked finish. And then it explains the process with each corresponding number. And then right here you've got a picture of a bus actually getting painted, and then the underfloor of a bus getting sprayed. Thermodynamic heating, the key to passenger comfort. So right here we've got an older Ohio bus. This is a looks to be a Lodestar with a butterfly hood. And I know that because it's got four-ways, which were not allowed after 1978 in Ohio. So they changed to requiring an 8-way light system. It's also got a backing sign, which is an old spec Ohio used to do. And then you can kind of tell by the hood it is a Lodestar. And this particular bus has also shown up in other Carpenter sales brochures. Over here we've got the actual diagram of the heating console and just different pictures of the heaters and then the distribution of airflow. On the next page, tailor a Carpenter to fit your needs. So you've got the different Carpenter options. These particular pictures have shown up in past sales brochures I've reviewed, so I'm not going to go too deep into detail with them since you've seen them before. And then right here we've got a little shot of a Chevy lift bus with a front lift, so that's pretty cool. And then you've just got different Carpenter specifications on that page. Now on the back we have the same Carpenter bus from, I think it was this page right here. just a different angle with its stop sign out and picking up students, it looks like, since they're walking towards the bus and not away from it. Then you got your table of contents, and then Carpenter, whatever your school transportation need, there's a Carpenter bus to do the job, and you've got a dealer print. So yeah, that is the Carpenter 82 sales brochure. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and yeah.